Do you have any students who stop when there is a jump in a piece and they don't know where they're going? Oh, goodness. So they might be playing in the middle registers of the piano and they suddenly have to move up and they get lost. They don't know what they're doing. They're looking at the music, they're looking at their hands, and they don't know what to do. So a really good way to help students understand how to move from one register to another comfortably is to, number one, look at the patterns in the music, and number two, use a practice strategy called play prepare. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So there's a lovely piece called Echoes from Atlantis by Kevin Olson. And it says in this recital book, Atlantis is a legendary Greek island, first mentioned in the writings of the great philosopher Plato. So I'm going to play the entire piece, but when I get to this section at the end where there are all these moves, we're going to talk about them and how to get your students to play them accurately from the very beginning. Our students to play those accurately. First of all, we analyze what the patterns are. So let's take a look at the hand, which actually is stationary. So we can ask our students, all right, here we have a blocked, what kind of interval? Oh, that's a fifth. How many notes are skipped between the two notes of a fifth interval? 3. And if I mark them in this score, I would put X's between or in the line, the space, and the line that are seen between that fifth interval. So there's a fifth interval. Oh, same pattern in the next measure. Which finger moves? The thumb moves up. Okay, so here we have what kind of interval? A sixth. How many sixths do you see in a row? 2. And then what do you see? A fifth interval. All right, then the left hand moves. Oh my goodness. What is the interval that you will play next? Oh, it's another fifth because there are 3 notes that are skipped between the line and the line notes. So then we ask them, do you go up or down? I go up. Why do you know that you're going up? Because I'm going to treble clef. And then we use the practice strategy called play prepare. We just don't have our students try to find that fifth interval and play something incorrectly. So we ask them to do this. We say, hold on. Just think about what you're going to do next. And you say, ready. So this is when they start to think, okay, I have to move up, I have to play a fifth interval, and it's the exact same 2 notes that I am playing right now, only up the register. So they have to think through this before they actually play. So then we say, after ready, then we say look, and they look at those next 2 notes, that fifth interval in the treble clef. And then we say move. And the move has to be very quick, and they do not play. That's very important. They just prepare their fingers over the correct keys. So let's do that again. Here we go. Ready? So they're thinking about what notes they have to play, what fingers they have to play, and where are those notes, up or down. Look. They have to look at the 2 notes that they have to play next, and then we say move, and the move is quick. We do that 5, 6, 10 times until they are so comfortable with that they actually can play the last interval. So same thing with the right hand. We start a pattern, C major pattern, without which note. Oh, doesn't have the 4th note of the C 5-finger pattern. Nope, you're absolutely right. How many of those are there? There are 2 in a row. Then what happens? Well, then it looks like we have a D pattern. It's exactly like that C pattern because the 4th note isn't playing. Absolutely, you're right. How many of those do you see? I see 2 in a row. And then at the very end of that penultimate line, is this pattern in C or in D? It's definitely in C, and I've already played it before over here. So let's do the play, prepare, practice strategy. So you can have the block, all 4 notes. Ready? They're thinking about C, D, E. I'm definitely not going to play my 4th finger on the F, but I will play the G and my 5th finger. So then you say look, and they look up to the next octave, and then you say move. They don't play anything, but they just prepare. Nice, perfect piano hand with good knuckles that are nice and strong at the top of their strong arch. Okay, so then we do that several more times, and then we say, okay, let's go ahead and look for that D 5-finger pattern. Okay, so this is going to be an octave higher than that. This is what they have to think through in their mind so they don't play inaccurately. And then we say, ready, look, move. Ooh, your thumb is on the D. That's fantastic. And then what do you do in the next measure? Same thing, just up the octave. Ready, look, move. Oh, perfect. So we are patient with our students. We do that over and over again at the lesson. So they're calm and they know exactly which pattern they are going to play and what fingers play it. And when they are completely confident, then they actually play. Ready, look, move. I can play. Ready, look, move. Then I can play. Oh my gosh, and then where do I go? The C.